Okay.
Share it on YouTube. It's easier to do that on a YouTube when it's live. And the problem is with Facebook and they already have the option, and I don't know why we can't use it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay. Yeah, let me go to YouTube and I'm gonna see what we can see over there, and come back.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, it said we are on live, and okay, let me see. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Everything is over there, but I can't see you.
Okay.
Oh, I can see you over there. Okay. It's good and it's easy over there. That's what I said. Okay. Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
It's like this is a test because we're supposed to start the event, at 11, and now
Mhm.
we got some delay because of, software issue and everything. We apologize for the followers and everyone around. So welcome to the show and the class show. Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I have got some questions for you. You get your question. I know you check everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So welcome everyone who really follow us or who want to learn how to speak English or improve how to speak on their own. So yeah, you can join us for free on live, or if you want to go private, just give us. You can text us or contact us, and we're gonna give you a different option. You're gonna choose the best one that works for you. Hey, Brittany, I have a question for you. Yeah.
Sure.
So the first question I'm gonna ask you is, did you learn something about Africa in elementary school? Or let
I
me see, how do we pronounce elementary school? Or do I pronounce very well?
Yeah, so it's pronounced elementary or elementary school.
Okay.
Some people don't even use the extra A, so
Yeah.
elementary or elementary.
It's okay. Elementary school. So,
Yes,
so you have a question. Yeah. Did you learn something about Africa in elementary school?
I did. So first off, I guess here in the US, I don't know how it is in other countries, but elementary school is typically kindergarten or from the age of 5 until the age of 10, or fifth grade.
Okay.
So in school, we basically learned, it was very, very small how much we learned about Africa, but it was typically about the slave trade when they would discuss Africa. And
Okay.
that would probably be like maybe a week's worth of topics, if that, and then move on.
Great, great, great to hear that, because same thing in Africa too, in my country specifically, we have some topic about it in
Mhm.
elementary school. Yeah, it's good
Okay.
to see that. So yeah, and thank you for your answer. So yeah, j'ai demandé à Brittany si elle a appris quelque chose concernant l'Afrique à l'école primaire. Voilà, donc elle a donné sa réponse. Elle dit que effectivement, elle a appris quelque chose concernant l'esclavage à l'école primaire. Donc, c'est ça. Merci. I have a second question for you. And
Okay.
this is the question. Did you learn something about Africa in high school? Donc, je lui demande maintenant si elle a appris quelque chose au lycée sur l'Afrique.
Yes, there was some talk about Africa in high school.
Okay.
Um, Again, not a whole lot. Not a whole heck of a lot, but we did talk some about Africa.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you learn specifically? You can say one word or two word about, or is it about slavery again? Same thing?
Yeah, I feel like it was again about slavery, and also I feel like in high school they mainly depicted Africa as like being a very poor country, very war-ridden, a lot of strife. And I remember during that time, and also in middle school, from 6th to 8th grade, that there was a lot of news coverage about Somalia and Kenya and starving children. So that was typically how Africa was depicted to us, as a very poor continent, rather, not a country, but a very poor continent that had lots of starving children.
Great, great.
Yeah.
So for everyone who follow us, Brittany is from United States. I'm from Ivory Coast, and here we try, to help people to speak English to improve.
Mhm.
We can help you guys, so you can join us privately, or you can come for free in a live show, and what's best for you. Join us. So, yeah, j'ai posé une question encore. Je lui ai demandé si elle a appris quelque chose au lycée concernant l'Afrique. Elle dit effectivement, c'est concernant la pauvreté de l'Afrique et aussi sur l'esclavage. Voilà, donc voici quelques sujets qu'elle a appris encore au lycée. And thank you for your answer, Brittany. So I'm going to go with the third question. Do you learn something about Africa in college?
In college, yes, I did take a couple of African diaspora classes, and we talked a little bit more about slavery, but also about the foundations of historically Black colleges and universities that are here in America, as well as some of the leaders in Africa, Nelson Mandela. We talked a lot about that. So it was a bit more of a neutral representation of what Africa is like.
Good to hear that. Good. So, je lui ai demandé, elle dit qu'elle a appris quelque chose encore au collège concernant l'Afrique, un peu d'esclavage et aussi les leaders africains comme Nelson Mandela et tout ça. Vous avez bien compris. Donc, nous sommes dans l'apprentissage, dans l'expression. Faites l'effort de comprendre ce que nous disons ou faites vos propres recherches ou vous pouvez nous joindre. Hey, Brittany, can you tell our followers that they can join us for free in the live show, or they can go private? Try to improve their English to become fluent in English. Tell them in English.
So yes, we are both available to help you learn how to speak English, especially if you are nervous about speaking it, or worried about your pronunciation of words. We're definitely here to help.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So we're gonna go with the fourth question, and the fourth one is: what was your thought about Africa before 2010? I can say 2010, right?
Before 2010,
yeah.
I feel like definitely in 2010 and prior, that is when there was a lot of coverage about the poverty in some of the countries in Africa. It just seemed like a very war-ridden continent. But I feel like I had always wanted to go, because I feel like even then I was like, I feel like the news is not really giving an accurate picture of what the Africa is like.
All right. Thank you for your thought. Thank you so much. So, elle a dit que effectivement, avant 2010, elle avait quelques pensées sur l'Afrique concernant la pauvreté qui était divisée dans les médias. Ben, elle pense que vraiment, c'est pas vraiment la vraie information que les médias véhiculent. Donc, c'est sa pensée. Voilà. En tout cas, elle a une pensée de pauvreté. C'est cela qu'elle a et c'est ce que les médias diffusent. Thank you for your thought. And
I actually want to add, I remember in, middle school, elementary school, middle school, and high school that they would always portray people who live in Africa live in huts. There's like no real housing, no apartments, no real buildings. It would just always be portrayed as just this third world continent that did not have real structures of buildings. So, yes.
Thank you for the truth. Et elle a dit encore que naturellement, c'est ça parce que pour eux, dans les médias, ce qui était divisé, c'est que c'est, bon, le tiers-monde, il n'y a pas de maison conséquente pour que les gens dorment, simplement que nous vivons dans la forêt. Voilà, c'est ce qu'elle veut partager. Voilà. And we live in a forest in Africa. It's what the media said. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So third word, like you said. So we can go with the the fifth question. What are the things that you hear from the media about Africa? The most thing you hear from the media.
I would say from the media, again, a lot of war, a lot of crime, again, and a lot of poverty. Yeah, I remember, watching the news and it saying like Africa is not safe. Many parts of Africa aren't safe. Oddly enough, they would portray South Africa as like this great place. So, which I was, I kind of could read between the lines on that one. But definitely a lot of war, a lot of poverty, a lot of children going hungry, things like that.
OK, donc elle a dit, elle parle de la famille, les enfants n'ont pas à manger, la guerre et tout ce qui est misère, c'est ce qui est difficile dans les médias qu'elle entend couramment. Donc, vous avez la réponse. Thank you for your answer and thank you for seeing the truth. We're going with the sixth question. Have you ever thought about visiting Africa one day?
Yes, I would love to visit Africa. There are a couple of countries that I would love to visit. Definitely Egypt is one of them. I'm obsessed with the pyramids. So I want to see that, but I also would like to see Nigeria, and other countries in Africa as well. Because again, I feel like the news was very skewed in what it was showing us Americans about what Africa is really like. So yeah, I would love to visit Africa one day. Yeah.
All right, thank you. So, yeah, elle dit qu'elle aimerait visiter l'Afrique un jour. Elle a pensé à l'Égypte, le Nigeria, surtout aller en Égypte pour les pyramides. Et voilà. Elle a parlé aussi des médias qui ne donnent pas vraiment l'essentiel de ce qui est réel, en fait. Voilà, donc c'est clair. Thank you. We can go with the seventh question. That's the surprise question.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yeah. That's the surprise. Okay, forget about the surprise question.
No, I'm excited. Do the surprise question.
The surprise question. Okay, I will come back later with the surprise question.
Okay.
So did you learn something from your parent or grandparent from about Africa? So je lui demande si elle a appris quelque chose avec ses parents ou ses grands-parents concernant l'Afrique.
I would say not a whole lot.
Okay.
And I feel like that is probably not typical for most people or at least most Black people that live in America. But my family in particular, we didn't really talk too much about Africa. They didn't really teach me too much about it. But my grandparents did have a lot of encyclopedias about Africa. So I would go and read those to learn a little bit more.
All right. Thank you so much. So, elle dit qu'elle n'a pas appris grand-chose avec ses parents concernant l'Afrique. Donc, c'est cela, c'est sa réponse. And yeah, I can say thank you again for joining this class show. Like I said, si vous voulez apprendre l'anglais, allez, vous pouvez nous joindre en live pour apprendre à améliorer votre prononciation et votre expression. Communiquer avec des gens qui parlent l'anglais, cela vous aidera à vraiment vous améliorer. Vous pouvez venir en direct, ça sera gratuit pour vous. Ou vous pouvez aller en privé, nous contacter et nous allons vous donner plus d'options, plus de modalités qui vous facilitera à apprendre votre anglais. Brittany, tell them.
Tell them what?
Yeah, tell them. They can join the class.
Yes.
Even live or private,
Yeah, we are offering both private classes and group classes. So if you're interested, just message one of us. My name's Brittany, obviously, and contact Amani Surge as well. And we can get something set up.
Thank you. And here the surprise question.
Okay.
Can you name 3 countries in Africa? Can you give me the name of 3 countries in Africa?
Yes. Kenya, Niger, Ivory Coast, Nigeria.
Mhm.
Hold on, how many is that? 4?
You know, I said 3. I said 3.
Oh, 3. Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I name 3?
Yeah. You
Okay.
gave.
I thought
Okay.
so.
Donc, je lui ai demandé de me donner 3. Si elle connaît le nom de 3 pays d'Afrique, effectivement, elle a cité Niger, Côte d'Ivoire, Nigeria. And thank you, and happy to be with you on this class show. And everyone, you can join us, even live or private. Choose your option and contact us. Thank you, Brittany, and take care.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. Did I